What's going on, everyone? Gilman with Wellthy Stocks back with our daily Moderna update video. Just wanted to make a quick update video on the price action for today. I know we got a couple pieces of news yesterday, so we're going to quickly take a look at that once again if you didn't see yesterday's video, and then we'll kind of see what the future of Moderna stock could look like. So real quick, if you enjoy videos like this, hit that like button down below, subscribe to my channel if you are new, and comment down below what your thoughts on Moderna are, and I'd love to chat with you guys down there. So wasting no time, let me hit record and we will get right into it. So let's take a look at how Moderna stock traded today. So we were down a little bit on the day, about 49 cents, which is 0.39%, down a little after hours, 56 cents. So down about $1 for the day, not too bad considering the run that we've had though, right? So yesterday, if we take a look and get rid of these indicators, we closed near the 125s and we opened today a little bit lower. So we'll take a look at that price action and future levels of support and resistance. What I do want to share are some key pieces of news. So the first one being from the JP Morgan Healthcare Conference, Moderna CEO mentioned that the UK, South African, and Brazilian variants of COVID-19 do not pose a threat for the vaccine from Moderna, is what their current view is. Other news that came out is that Johnson & Johnson hit production snags, which could mean that the Johnson & Johnson vaccine is delayed for 2 months, which, although not great news for the COVID, kind of everything going on around us, and we're trying to get people vaccinated as fast as possible, could mean that Moderna sees a couple new orders, maybe from the US government, because I know we were buying 100 million from Johnson & Johnson. So if they aren't able to deliver, we could see that happen. Although their, vaccine is a one dose vaccine rather than the 2-dose for Pfizer and Moderna. So something to keep in mind. The other news that we talked about yesterday was that they were talking about the pipeline expansion plan, right? So the flu vaccine that pushed it up yesterday, the potential for the other drug developments that they were doing. Although they were phase 1, people were pretty excited about that. And then the last one was that yesterday they won Swiss drugs approval for their coronavirus vaccine to be used in Switzerland. So that's some of the news perspective, right? Let's take a look now at how the stock traded. So we sold off to start the day down to 120.74. Pushed up, bounced off VWAP, pushed up. It looked really nice here, right? We made a high of 127.58, bounced off VWAP, got up, and then we were around VWAP for pretty much the rest of the day, trading between 122.95 and 124.61, but pretty much either right at or below this VWAP line, the weighted volume average price line. So let's take a look at our daily chart and we'll see how Moderna is holding up. So if you guys have, seen my videos for a while, for a little bit there, we were covering the downtrend that NEO was in, and we were talking about, that reversing soon, and we've seen that since 12/31. We've gradually started making higher highs, higher lows for most of those days, taking a day or two to pull back. So today's candle looks pretty nice, right? We made a higher high and a higher low. Although we have a little bit of a red day close to close, we did set a higher high and a higher low, which is great. So what am I looking for Moderna stock to do moving into the future? Stay above this line, right? I think that's crucial. I've mentioned that a couple of times. Even when this red day happened, we weren't too worried, assuming that red trend didn't continue and we started to go down. We got a nice green day the day after, so that's good. And then we started to push up. Now, bringing the EMAs, right? This is kind of where it gets interesting. So for the past few days, we had seen this 55 EMA boom, boom, and boom, where the bottom of the candle, right at these wicks, was bouncing off of this 55 EMA, which means it was finding the 55 EMA's really good support. Yesterday, I talked about, the fact that now we are above all the EMAs, right? We closed above the 8, 21, 34, 55, and 89 EMAs. I'd like to see it bounce off the 8 EMA, which is what happened yesterday. And then we were above the, 2 days ago, we were above the 8. We saw bounce off the 8 yesterday, and then we were on it today. And I said, hey, the highest EMA right now is the 21 EMA, which is the exponential moving average based on the past 21 days worth of action. I want to see a bounce off of that and take a look at this, right? So if you take a look at our low and our 21 EMA. Our low point today was 120.74 and our 21 EMA was 121.47. So we dipped below about 75 cents or so, right? But we closed above the 21 EMA. And we pretty much found support between the 21 and this 34 EMA at 119.88. So that's what I want to see continue with the stock. I want to see it hold that 21 EMA, which right now is at 121.47. The next level of support comes in at 119.88 with the 34 EMA. Then we've got that 8 EMA, 118.91. Then we've got the 55 all the way down at 113. So again, those are the levels that I'm watching: 121, high 119s, high 118s, then 113 if we fall all the way to that. That's from an EMA perspective, but from a line perspective, right, what I also want to see is this line hold. So if I draw it out just one day, as long as we don't drop below this mid 117s, stay above this line, even if that means, even if that means we go sideways for a little bit until this line catches up, then we start going up again. Totally cool with that. Don't need it to run up too fast because then it comes down just as quickly, right? Take a look here. Look at how fast it went up from 99 to 178 in 4 days, right? And then you see what happens just a couple days after. I'm good with a gradual climb. I'm good with it taking its time as long as it keeps going up. I think I accidentally rhymed there. But yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Whether we go upward slightly, whether we go right, or we even come down just a little bit, bounce, and then push up, right? But ideally, we see the 21 EMA in the low 120s hold up, and we keep kind of going sideways and then eventually up. So hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to my channel, comment down below what your thoughts on Moderna are, and I'd love to chat with you guys down there. Let's remember to be a bit better every single day, and until next time.